Hello, my name is Joshua. Welcome to theartofmoneysaving.com, to this video about how to have fun in London on a budget. London is a very expensive city, that is no secret, but nevertheless the good news is you can come to London and still stick to your budget. You just need a little bit of help and some tips and tricks, which I hope to do in this video. Stay tuned. My number one tip is to download the app Too Good To Go. This app is really fantastic for being in the city. It's not only used in London, but numerous other cities around the UK and indeed in Europe. But what is this company all about? Well, it's all about reducing waste. There are so many restaurants and cafes here in London, and many find at the end of the day that they have excess stock. Each year, UK households throw away 4.5 million tonnes of edible food, estimated to be worth £14 billion. For families, that's £700 a year. A lot of money, and obviously this is where Too Good To Go come in. They're a disruptor company. They're wanting to create some change, and I think they're doing a good job. Now, of course, currently in the lockdown situation, there's a very reduced amount of restaurants that are offering this service, but I had a look the other day and they still are offering these services. So even now, give it a go, see how you feel. There are some strict rules that you need to adhere to, and that's mainly the collection time. So they will state when you're able to collect the food, and it's normally, in my experience, within an hour. So you can't come a minute early, you can't come a minute later. The other catch is that you don't know what produce you're going to get. Of course, the shop isn't able to say in advance that you're going to have a ham toastie if they don't know what they're going to have left at the end of the day. So it's a free-for-all, and they call this the magic bag. So the magic bag can, of course, be a little hit and miss. If you don't like a particular product or you have allergies, I don't really know how that works. But nevertheless, I've only had positive experiences. People, the staff in the restaurants are very friendly, and they've been able to let me pick out the particular product that I wanted. And I come away often with a very large bag for quite a reasonable price. So that's a real positive for me. Very easy to organise all through the app. So if you are visiting London on a budget, download this app, have a look at the restaurants and give it a go. It's very easy and highly recommended from me. Now, Wetherspoons offer free unlimited hot drink refills. So this is a perfect solution if it's a bit of a miserable day here in London and you're looking for something to do that's inside. Great way to pass the time, and like I said, the atmosphere in the pub is always quite vibrant. So you can get unlimited free refills all day, every day, from the self-service machines in the Wetherspoons Pubs. The bottomless brew includes Lavazza coffee such as a flat white, latte, cappuccino and americano, as well as tea. All depends on availability, of course, which normally costs £1 to £1.50 depending on the pub. It doesn't include hot chocolate or takeaway drinks, but nevertheless I think this is a really fantastic budget tip if you're visiting London or indeed any other part of the UK. Number 3 is to visit Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park. Now, Speaker's Corner has become famous for its preservation of free speech, so it often means that there are very insightful and interesting conversations taking place. And if you're visiting in summer 2020, perhaps this is a great place to go to get some lively conversation, but also to maintain your social distancing. This is a really fantastic place to be. I love the idea of having free speech, listening to a variety of conversations. And if you have some time to pass, the area of Hyde Park is really beautiful. You can have a nice long walk and then just listen to the people talk and hear what they want to say. And maybe, if you're a debater yourself, maybe you'll find yourself even getting involved in one of the discussions. Speaker's Corner and Hyde Park itself are just a stone's throw away from the very famous Oxford Street, where you have all of the famous luxury shops and also some budget ones too. So maybe this is an interesting place to go. You can go to Speaker's Corner and also head down then onto Oxford Street and find yourself grabbing a bargain. I highly recommend Boots on Oxford Street, which happen to do some very tasty reduced sandwiches if you go there in the evening. So if you find yourself wanting a little bit of a snack, head to Boots around 7-8 p.m. and you will be finding yourself some very tasty 50p sandwiches. Number 4 is to download the Voice Map app. Now this is a really fantastic app that I discovered. It has some free guided tours as well as very reasonably priced tours as well. All you need is a mobile phone, an app and a pair of headphones, and you're able to go on these guided walks all by yourself, maintaining your social distance of course. They have a free tour by a very famous UK actor, and it's all about London theatres. And I think it's really, really interesting if you're visiting London, you happen to have a little bit of time to kill. This is free, you get to get out, see things in person. So I think this is a really great app. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. I've only tried it once, but nevertheless, maybe there are some other apps that also offer some kind of service like this. Number 5 is to visit London's famous Portabello Market. Now, Portabello Market has lots of different things on offer, whether it's tasty food, very interesting antiques or handcrafted gifts. Not saying that you have to buy these things, but it's very interesting to go and take a look for yourself. And if you're maintaining your social distance, of course, as you should, then you're able to really veer down these little closed off side streets and see what life is like for people living in Notting Hill. I really enjoy these because they have these huge, beautifully coloured townhouses that are very interesting to look at. It's a very popular tourist destination and a very historic market. There are budget options on this street. I think it's really great to support independent retailers when you can. There is also a Poundland on Portabello Market, so if you find yourself down there and you're looking for a very cheap bargain, of course you can go to the Poundland, but of course there are all these independent retailers selling their handcrafted gifts and very interesting things, so keep that in mind as well. But if you are looking for a bargain, maybe Poundland is a good place to go, Portabello Market as well. So I hope these 5 top tips have proved a little bit useful, whether it's taking your bottomless coffee from Wetherspoons or downloading the Too Good To Go app. I hope it gives you some ideas of what to do in London and how to stick to your budget. It is possible. Let me know in the comments below how you're sticking to your budget in London. It would be a pleasure to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in to theartofmoneysaving.com. My name is Joshua. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, like, share, do all that important stuff. It's important for the channel and also helps me know that you're appreciating the content. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.